Hey, what's up guys? This is Kay from Lunarlight Games and thanks for jogging back in. Hello and welcome to our channel if you're new. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Help us keep growing our channel, please. Well, it's been a little while since the last time we had a session here. So let me go ahead and get set up and then we'll start. Hope you guys have been doing well the last week. I've been rather busy with work, so unfortunately we haven't been able to get back on. Well, we'll try to make up for it however way we can. Let me get this set up here first. Okay, never mind. We'll just set it to that category, and let's go ahead and log in. Alright, the last time we were here, I think I had to jump off early. And because of that, we have a few things that need to be settled before we start today. For one, I don't think I never sent these animals in. And they need a good washing too. Come on, bro. I just need you to get over to the watering station. Gotta remember, you always have to water and clean your animals whenever possible. Where is it? Where's our brush? Alright, when things fail like this, we'll just go ahead and open up the menu. Come on, bro, you're dirty. Let me wash you up real quick. There you go, that's one happy cow. Alright, Vaughn's shop is closed down. Now I noticed that the last time that we were playing this, I forgot to do one particular activity. And that is my fault for not recognizing it. What am I talking about? Well, it's because there was a festival that was going on around the 5th or so in-game, and I didn't see that on the calendar, mostly because it's been a while since we've jumped back onto the game. But that's probably going to have to get fixed the following year, because that's part of a trophy that we need to do. Come on, cow. There we go. Can we just get out of the way? Get out of the way, dude. I just need to get a little closer. There we go. Clean and happy cow. Let's get you guys back in. We're running a little late here. Well, that's alright. Man, I can't believe it's already the 17th year. Feels just like yesterday that November just barely began, and Halloween was right around the corner. Or was around the corner. Anyway, give me my milk. We'll just check in on you. And just so I don't forget about this thing, I'm gonna go ahead and brush her down. They look fine. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Well, I guess we're just gonna check in on them, because They all seem pretty happy. Alright. They are well taken care of. Let's go ahead and... let's go back to the house and finish up for the night. Oh yeah, new announcements. In case you guys have not noticed, we created a new page over on the new, new-ish social media platform, Blue Sky. So give us a follow over there if you haven't done so already. Yeah, we missed the Harvest Festival back around the 5th. I think during our last session I never got around to it, and I just didn't notice it was on the calendar. I thought it was like later in the season. Well, that's fine. We can always do that the following year. It doesn't really matter right now, considering we aren't even farming. Well, let's go ahead and make our save. I mean, I could probably rerun our last session in order to get it, but that might be a waste of time. We'll have another opportunity later to get the Harvest Festival. So yeah, follow us over at Blue Sky and... oh wait, we got to sleep. Follow us over at Blue Sky, and there's a giveaway for a Steam code for, I think, the Wolf Among Us. Yeah, it's the Wolf Among Us. So if you guys are at all interested in that game, follow the directions and you might find yourself a winner for that giveaway. Let me go ahead and use up all these so we can get a couple meals in. Nothing like making some fresh sashimi without any sort of freezer. You know you're supposed to flash freeze your fish before you make it into sushi or sashimi? That's to get rid of the parasites. But, you know, this being a game and all, parasites don't exist. In a perfect world, no bad bugs can ever harm you. Let's go ahead and get rid of these two fish, and then we'll be on our way. In the future, I hope to move off most of the giveaways that we currently run on our Twitter page over to Blue Sky. That's a quick PSA because I'm trying to divide the platforms that we have into different purposes, because I'm mostly just using Twitter most of the time just to point out deals and discounts and, oh hey, it's snowing. And I don't really do too much like social media engagement on Twitter outside of the giveaways. So I figured with that new platform we could start off something fresh and kind of divide some of the activities we've been doing into different use cases. Because while I don't mind running the giveaways over on Twitter, I've noticed that we don't really get much traction with regular posting. Like, I take a look at the numbers for the engagement, like the analytics for all of our Twitter posts, and outside of the giveaways, we hardly get any views at all on the regular posts. Maybe a couple hundred or so. But then on the giveaway side of things, we get like thousands on those. And while it's nice to see the numbers jump on those giveaways, my hope is to probably get more engagement with our posts outside of just the regular old giveaway that's posted like every morning. Alright, we've gathered everything here. It's a sign of things to come. It's already snowing. Plus, I've noticed there's been more spam than ever on some of our giveaways, and it's really hard to distinguish which of our participants are not bots or, giveaway harvesters. So if it's not too much to ask, and if you guys are really interested in our giveaways and our usual posts, check us out on Blue Sky instead. Alright, what have we here on this side? Dude, there is no sun. Why are you praising the sun? Praising the moon goddess? I don't know. Alright, let's leave him to his weirdness. Let's return back to the farm and milk some more of our cows. This week is going to be a fairly busy one. I work. Oh wait, did this thing die yet? Yeah, this tomato is dead. Unfortunately, we didn't do a very good job at taking care of it. Okay, normally when it's cold and freezing outside, we leave our animals inside the barn. Otherwise, what's going to happen is that they're going to get sick and potentially need medicine. That's something that we want to avoid because when our animals are sick, they don't give any milk. They don't give any milk, we have to spend money on medicine. And it's a lot of work trying to get them back to a healthy... Oh wait, we're out of fodder. It takes a lot of work to get them back to a healthy state. And yes, you will lose out on valuable resources, waste a lot of money in the meantime. Don't let it happen. There's no point. Alright, we got 39 fodder. Let me just grab like a handful out. That should be good enough. Hey, what's up, Storm? How's it going? Alright. I think the last time when we were playing this, we had already proposed to our marriage partner. We don't need to bother with her anymore. As weird as that sounds. It's like, yeah. Propose to the girl that you want and then ditch her forever. We will never hear back from her ever again. Let me grab all these flowers. Not like we really need them anymore. But they're cheap gifts. Most villagers like them. And rather than wasting our farm supplies, these will work at a very cost-effective rate. For the price of next to nothing, you too can... Oh, come on. Get up. Yeah, you too can manipulate people. Our trusty horse. One of these days I need to pick up the PS4 version of this and give it a shot. I do have the Switch version of the remake, but it's not really my preferred platform of choice when it comes to playing games, unless they're like first-party games. I do like Switch cartridges more than I do with physical discs. At least physical discs don't scratch, and you could toss them, throw them. They will hardly ever get damaged. Hey, look, old people. Here, have a flower. Poor Nina. She's not going to be with us any longer. Spoiler alert. Galen, however, will be around for a long time, I think. Oh, dang. Some of the neighbors outside are like yelling about football or something. I need to check who's playing, because if it's the 49ers or anything like that, it's always kind of crazy. That's pretty cool. It's a little hard to see on... Yeah, it's a little hard to see on the iPad. I can barely make out what it is on the TV screen. But I like the colors. Alright, old lady, what can we give to you? Where are those trick blues? Oh, the goddess drops. Here you go. Yes, it's for you, old lady. Alright, we don't need to mess around here any longer. If you're able to. If not, no worries. I could probably have a look on your profile later. Alright, it's noon. What can we do now? We're just gonna barge into people's houses. It's the athlete house. What up, Hugo? Hugo seems to like these weird statues. Or Hugh, not Hugo. Come on, bro, take it. I'm kind of interested in old coins, though. Hugh is a glutton for money. He doesn't like statues. He does like milk, but this is too expensive to be given out freely. No problem. Let's see. Maybe the Miss Moon? Can you take this? Little boys don't like flowers, I guess. Okay, never mind you. Hugh's a funny kid. I think he's a potential... He's a potential crush for your daughter in this game. Okay, what else can we do? Yeah, I really liked this game back when I was on the GameCube. It's one of my earliest GameCube games I can recall. Here you go, Griffin. Have a flower on the house. He's like that one bartender from Stardew Valley. Just a gruff old man minding the bar every day. As fun as this game can be, it's a little on the sparse side when it comes to activities. Like, there are things to do, but it gets kind of... So that's due to the limited technology at the time. I think this came out in, like, what, 2003? I don't remember if the N64 versions... Oops, crap. Hit the button too quickly there. I don't remember if the N64 versions or even the PlayStation versions have much more to do. I never got around to trying those out. But nowadays you have so many farming simulators out there, Stardew Valley included, that kind of built off the success of this game series in particular, that the old Harvest Moons kind of seem a little... They seem a little like bare bones in comparison. Oh yeah, I was playing this like even in like 7th grade or so. So around like 2004. It was a fun time. And it was a very different time. That was just like right before Resident Evil 4 and Metal Gear Solid 3. You know, come to think of it, I didn't really play much on the GameCube outside of Luigi's Mansion. I didn't even play Smash Bros. Until like in high school. And by that time, it was already like 2006, 2007. Somewhere around there, like 2005-ish, 6-ish. Man. Because I know for sure my uncle, he got his GameCube way back in like 2002-ish. One uncle had the PS2 and the other uncle had the GameCube. We were basically set. No one really cared much about the Xbox until like 2006-ish or so, 7-ish. Because my cousin was the only one who had an Xbox at the time. And the only thing that we played on the Xbox was Halo 2. Those were some fun times. Actually, no, that was Halo 1? Or was it Halo 2? No, I'm pretty sure it was Halo 2, and then Halo 3 was for 360. Well, we didn't even play, like, Halo 3 for that long, because I think, like, less than half a year later, Call of Duty 4 had come out. But yeah, those were some crazy, crazy times. And I distinctly remember around that same time period, no one like Pokemon as much anymore because the main series that was currently out was, I think, Diamond and Pearl, and perhaps Platinum. And those were not well received as far as I remember it. At least most folks around my peer group at the time kind of grew out of it. And it would have been a couple of years longer until the nostalgia hit and then everyone went rushing back in. Sunset Riders. I have never heard of that one. I've been playing games for a long time, though. Pretty much since, like, around the age of 3 or 4. So that would put me around, like, 1995-ish. Granted, I wasn't exactly playing it, but my uncle did have an SNES around, like, 90... I want to say it was around 93, 94-ish. Oh, it's a Super Nintendo game. Yeah, come to think of it, I can't remember if I've seen it. We basically rented out nearly the entire SNES library by the time the N64 came out. We played everything from, like, Mario World, Mario with Luigi, or not Luigi, Mario with Yoshi, RPG one. Played a lot of Metroid too. A lot of Metroid, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat. Didn't really play Kirby though. Funny enough, we didn't really play Kirby. Played F-Zero, Mario Kart. I think there were some RPGs thrown in and around, but I can't quite remember if we got around to like Final Fantasy or anything like that. We played like a whole bunch of those beat 'em ups like Final Fight and some other ones that are kind of like on the tip of my tongue, but I just can't remember which ones. And oh man, I don't have any of the fertilizers. Okay, no fertilizers. That's fine. Yeah, we kind of skipped over the Game Boy and Game Boy Color days as well. Didn't really play any Sega Genesis games or anything like that. I think at the time, Sega games were like this one weird console that some kids had, but we didn't really go for. In fact, I don't know, for whatever reason when I was a kid, I thought Sega Genesis games were like the bootleg kind of games that you could get. Because like bootleg stuff was a huge thing when I was a kid. Like getting the pirated movies on VHS that were just essentially just video recorded and sold as is. Those were hilarious times. And then eventually became like bootleg DVDs as well. That we could get at our local, I want to say like, it was just like a flea market, really. Granted, nowadays if I go to that same flea market and try to pick up some like used games, they're expensive as hell. Like, before the internet, You can get some relatively good deals on secondhand games. And now because of the internet, even some of the vendors there, like the Hispanic vendors over there, they know what their merchandise is worth. So they charge up the roof for like some secondhand Nintendo games. It's kind of crazy. Like, I mean, an old Super Mario World card would probably have cost like $5, like maybe about 10 to 15 years ago, but now the same card will cost you like 20 bucks. It's absolutely insane. But I did manage to get one for cheap. It was only 10 bucks, so still kind of expensive, but not nearly as much. Come on, little guy. How many times can you spin? In order to get the platinum, we need to fill this guy's hearts up. And that might include training him. This little guy is so well behaved. I've tried training my cousin's dog before. Didn't go so well. He always seemed to bark for the treats and never rolled down or rolled over for me. A little frustrating, but what can you do? Alright, little guy, we'll leave you alone for now. Also, speaking of Nintendo games, I need to get back out to that flea market again sometime with some loose change and try to go for some secondhand pickups for Super Nintendo stuff. Because I picked up a Super NT from Analog, and even though I can play Super Nintendo games with it, I kind of want the physical cards. And there's no way to get the physical cards around me for cheap unless I go through some sort of online website. The last couple like physical secondhand used game stores closed down when the pandemic hit. It used to be really easy. You could have just like gone downtown and browsed through their shop, but those are no longer around. Alright, day 2 of our farming adventure today. I think I'll go through maybe about an hour and a half's worth of content here, and then we'll switch over to something else. Yeah, I know, right? The pandemic really did a number on those type of stores. Used to be you could find like maybe 1 or 2, maybe even 3 like around my town, but nowadays the only secondhand game store you'll find is sadly GameStop. And our GameStop doesn't really carry retro games. I think as far back as it goes, it's probably the PS4 or PS3 generation. If even that. I've seen some like 360 games, but I don't really play on 360. Okay, there's nothing here. Yeah, that's also another consideration. GameStop's prices are essentially nearly new. You'll get like maybe a 10% discount off of buying like a brand new game. Well, that's really it. Who really wants to pay like 55 bucks for a brand new game? I mean, for a used game, we can just get the brand new version for like $5 more. And not even that, some of the games that they carry don't even have like a brand new copy anyway. It's a gutted copy where they take out the merchandise from a sealed copy, put it away in their drawers, and then when you want to buy a new one, you just pick up their case, and then they put everything inside for you and call it new. Like, what the hell? I can't even return that to Walmart and call it new. And yet you're trying to sell me that copy as new. To which I say no, and it's one of the reasons why I've collectively been like GameStop kick rocks. Alright, let's grab up these flowers, and that's about it. I mean, there are still some worthwhile secondhand game stores, but those aren't really around here. I wish I lived in some of the areas that had like some amazing secondhand game stores. The closest thing that we have to any of that around here is like a comic book store. But they don't really carry much secondhand games either. It's more like a side thing for them to sell secondhand games. Alright, little buddy. If I knew more about how to source... Yeah, if I knew more about how to source supplies like used games and all that, I would definitely go for opening up a used game store. Because that seems to be like one of the few activities that's still like a major thing around my town. Like, you'll see a lot of folks going for like video games around here, but no one really does much outside of that because there just isn't much else to do in this town. I mean, sports and music seem to be a huge thing, though. But that's outside of my wheelhouse. Let's get another chicken. Let's drop that over there, and hopefully it'll hatch. we're done over here. Let's go look around town. You know, something that's especially disappointing that happened like earlier this year that I never realized. We had a local Barnes & Noble bookstore, and even that got closed down. I think it's been turned into like a furniture store now. Or like a mattress store. That really bummed me out. Granted, I could see the writing on the wall for Barnes & Noble here. I think most folks use it as a sort of library as opposed to a bookstore. Most folks over here would probably have gone in just to read a few things on the couch, as opposed to purchasing a book here and there. Alright, let's continue gathering junk over here. There's only one more day until the beginning of winter. Before winter hits, you want to do as much as you can, maybe even plant a tree here or there. Because once year 2 comes by, your tree will likely have already grown. I'm going to try to do that in just a moment here. But first, where the heck is the mugwort? Here we go.
Ooh.
I have no idea. I think it's probably because the markup on the mattresses are so high that they can afford it. I'm no expert on mattress stores though, so you could probably take that with a grain of salt. Either that or they have customers that buy things on credit. So even though they may not make a whole lot of money off of their inventory, they will make more money off of interest and the like. Charging interest can be a huge money maker. Here you go, Griffin. Have a flower on us. Now, who else can we give a flower to? I need to look back through my list and see who else we can befriend. There's a few of these guys we haven't been gift giving in a while. Nope. That guy's gone. Out to get high or something. Oh, never mind. He's over here.
Yeah.
Mustafa is over here chilling with his music. That's some pretty peaceful music. Okay, since we're not doing anything over there, how about we go dig up some old coins for that one kid, Hugh? No, never mind, he doesn't like that. I mean, since we're not making money off of these eggs... Here, Marlin. Have an egg. And in exchange, let me buy some more... Let me buy some more fertilizer. How much will 100 fertilizer cost me? 4,000? I can jive with that. Now, do I need anything else? Tree seeds. We need at least one tree seed, and let me have a look at which one is the most valuable tree seed. Okay, this is for Harvest Moon. Alright, here we go. Which tree is best or most profitable? Bananas. Okay, so we're gonna make... Well, we're gonna purchase maybe... let's go for... 8? How much is this? Yeah, let's go for 8. 8 banana trees. We'll use them to make us some quick money. Okay, so with those seeds, let's go ahead and plant them. I gotta hope that they don't... Actually, you know what? Instead of planting them now... The animals gotta go inside. Instead of planting them now, I'm gonna go ahead and wait until the last day of the season in winter. Then we'll throw them onto the ground, and hopefully, with the power of time, things will have skipped far enough that the trees will likely be either halfway matured or somewhere along those lines. Let me go back to fishing. We were supposed to get a sheep, but that one might have to wait a little bit. Let me throw down some fertilizer. Is there no space for this to get thrown down? Not really. Let me throw down a few of these, that way we can get some more fodder for our animals. We don't have to spend all of these yet. I just want to make sure these are taken care of. So, animal feed is not going to be an issue. Oh, speaking of which, I need more bird feed. Let me go have a look at that. Well, maybe after we do the fishing. We only have about 3 to 4 minutes. Oh, hey, Gustavo. Buddy, here. I have a flower on us. You can tell this guy gets high. Do. Alright, let's throw down some fish. Do. Nothing like a lovely day of fishing in the fall. Especially when it's raining. Come on, you dang fish, bite. Come on, bro, bite. And nothing. Why game, why? This is very much RNG. But what can you do? One of these free days I need to unwrap some of these Pokemon booster card packs that I've purchased. Mostly because I wanted to get those, what do you call them? The promo cards. Currently there are like 3 promo cards. If you're interested in picking them up, you just have to spend like $15 at either Best Buy or GameStop or even the Pokemon Center website in order to get the promo cards. There are 3 different ones for each starter. So if you want all 3, you'll likely have to spend like $45 worth of booster card packs in order to get them all. Unless you like buying the Elite Trainer card packs. Granted, those are more expensive. The minimum purchase is $15 anyway. So I got like, what? Nearly 15 packs? A little under 15 packs, so probably gonna unwrap them all sometime later. Just for fun. We'll see if I can get any good card pulls. I like collecting the promo Pokemon cards, but not really the actual playing cards. I haven't been into collecting Pokemon cards since about 1999. And yes, I was around for when Pokemon first came out. I even remember what life was like without Pokemon 2. Those were different times. Before Pokemon, before Digimon, before Yu-Gi-Oh! Hell, even before Beyblade and all that other junk. I can't believe there was a huge culture built around Beyblade 2. Yeah, like trading cards, and then all of a sudden you had like spinning tops that you could purchase. Not only were they customizable, you could like get different cosmetics for them too, like stickers and junk. And then eventually they came out with some other newer stuff around like 2007, 8-ish. They weren't really tops, I forget what they were called. They were like these little monster capsules. It's crazy what became a fad and what didn't. Alright, that's all of our fish. Let's go ahead and head back inside. I think after this day we'll, I'm gonna switch off for a different game. Man, these guys are angry when they're hungry. You don't want to stand in their way when they need food. Where is the rest of our fodder? Here we go. I don't think I could ever make it as a dairy farmer. As a crop farmer, I could probably do that, but as a dairy farmer in real life, yeah, probably not. There's just too much work involved in order to get everything going successfully. I mean, it can be done, but that's just not something I'm cut out for. Do we have enough for a sheep? Yeah, let's order a sheep. The sheep will probably go over here. We need one sheep in order to get the golden fleece or golden wool that's required for a trophy. An extension, we don't have the extensions yet. That will have to come later. As far as these are concerned, we don't exactly need the shears yet. Bird feed. Let me get a good total of 5 of them. Man, I'm broke. I should have budgeted my money a little bit better. Oh, by the way, speaking of money management, recently on Robinhood, a bunch of altcoins just became available for purchase over there. I think you can now invest in Pepe coins. As well as like Ripple and I think Solana. I did, however, pick up a couple dollars worth of Pepe coins. Not really much, like $5 worth. And let me have a quick look at that. As of today, how much is that up? I think it's like barely 10% or so. So 50 cents. Not bad. That's more than you'll ever get around here in a savings account. Let's see, total return, percentage-wise, yeah, about 7 to 8%. Not exactly groundbreaking, but it is, actually no, not even 7%, more like 3%. I'm looking at Solana. Solana's up like 7% for me, but Pepe is around 3%. I mean, that's in line with most, like savings accounts. But granted, it's been down a couple days. Yeah, it jumped up huge when it was first offered, but then recently it hasn't really done much. It's kind of stayed even. And I'm mostly trying to go for a dollar cost average route. So I'm not exactly investing everything right away. More like a small amount every so often. We'll have to see where things go in maybe, I want to say, 2 to 3 months. Because things are still early, and who knows. Let me go ahead and throw all this fish in. Yeah, all these huge snelts, columbos, these can all get turned into sashimi and food that we can sell. I kind of wish there was better documentation of this game because some of these prices, the sell prices, aren't available. I've been looking everywhere. But I guess that's what happens when you play a very niche game. It's very tempting to eat this sashimi. But money is money, and we can't eat it. Which means we're just gonna have to stockpile this until another session. On the bright side, we only have about 10 more days until the end of year 1. And then the real work begins in year 2. A few things are still unavailable in year 1. You can't even clear out the back side of the house until year 2. Like that big old gigantic field that we have on this farm isn't available for clearing until year 2. And I guess you can't even do the hybrid plants until like year 2 too. I don't remember that being a thing in the first Harvest Moon game, or the first version of this Harvest Moon. That is to say, the GameCube version. This stuff will have to wait. Alright, so we're going to make a save here, and we're going to switch off to a different game. Hey, what's up, Edwin? I'm afraid I don't have any... Yeah, I don't have any advice on how to solve that for you. I don't even have an Xbox. Sorry, it could be much help. But that's going to be it for this session, I think. Let's check out how things look in winter. Well, hey, our uniform changed. Our uniforms changed. What else is new around here? Well, it's still raining. I see new forageables. What about the calendar? Okay, wintertime. The Starry Night Festival is from 7 to 11 p.m. on the 7th. Cancelled in case of snow. Goody. Let's hope it isn't cancelled. But yeah, that's probably going to be it for our session here. I'm going to go ahead and switch off to something else. So if you guys are currently watching this on YouTube, please like the video. If you have any comments or questions, please list them down below. Share the video, and subscribe. If you've missed out on our previous play sessions with Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life Special Edition, make sure you guys check out our playlist, or if you guys want to see more content from us, hit up our channel. We have a long-running list of Stardew Valley sessions if you guys are interested in those. If you're on Twitter, follow us at twitter.com/LunarlightGames. Over there you'll find deals, discounts, as well as news stories about the gaming world, as well as an odd giveaway we run from time to time. Check out the pin post for more information, or hit up our hashtag LunarlightVault for more information. Also follow us at bluesky.com. I don't even know what the link is for that one. Yeah, the URL for Blue Sky is incredibly weird to me. Where the heck is it? Yeah, I guess it's Blue Sky or bsky.app/profile. Well, you know what? Never mind. I'll just post a link down below later. If you guys would like to help support our channel financially, you can do so by dropping a donation over at paypal.me/LunarlightGames. That link will also be posted down below later. But if not, no worries. Please continue watching our content and also subscribe. Follow us at our backup channel at twitch.tv/LunarlightGames, and hit the notification bell across all of our platforms to get updates as soon as they're made available, or to catch them whenever they go live. I am going to take a brief break just to grab some water or something, and then we'll be back with another game. I have not yet decided which one, so it'll be a big surprise. Yes, we'll see you again, Storm, in another session. For now, take care, and we'll see you guys again soon.